we have 1 week of nothing happening in the kitchen because Sergey and also the AC man will be back in about a week's time, and in 2 weeks we'll have the work surface fitted. So Philip and I thought, as we have just a few days between guest weekends, that we go and meet our Scottish friends and my goddaughter and her brother, who are going to be in Dresden this week, a city that we do not know at all, we've never been to, but seems really exciting. The only problem is that after weeks and weeks of nothing but too much heat and drought, this is the weather now.
It's the least amount of rain we've had on the journey.
Yeah, it has not stopped.
Oh.
Did you bring a coat?
I did not bring a coat.
So I also did not bring a coat.
I also only brought these shoes and a pair of suede shoes.
And I brought sandals.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that is nice.
We do at least have the world's most expensive umbrella that Philip had in the car. So this is good news. We're off to an excellent start. Whilst we settle in for our journey, well wrapped up, this is what's happening back at Lalande.
Today is a very exciting day because I am working on organising the kitchen before we move so that everything goes down smoothly. We've got boxes for spices for the drawers next to the cooker, which is very narrow, and we had to special order these because these normal supermarket ones wouldn't fit. So I'm basically putting them all into the boxes and labeling them. So that was fun. That took absolutely ages, but it's all done now. I have organized and repackaged all the spices. Hopefully I don't have to do this very often, and it's not organized in any way in proper order or after types of spices. It's just stacked on top because I need a little break, and it's going to be moved downstairs anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But I really like how they look. It's making me excited about cooking and using all these exciting spices that we have. We still haven't fit all of what we've got, but I think the most essential ones are in here. So yeah, very excited. Let me know what you think, Stephanie. All right, over and out. Galahad is it's like stopping. What? Are we going further in this weather? He's not awfully keen. I thought we'd do a short round in the forest where it's not raining that much. Ruby doesn't mind the weather at all, Galahad. He's giving me the look again. What? Why do we have to be in the rain? Galahad. Okay, let's do the short one. All right, let's go up here. This rain is much needed because all of the lawn are completely yellow, all dried out. So hopefully this will maybe green it up a bit. It's definitely pouring down. Look at that. That's looking very enchanting, isn't it? Very pretty with all that wine leaves draping over the pergolas. Definitely needed that rain. My goodness, the grass is so dry. You can only see a tiny bit of greenery around the beds where, you know, they have watered the vegetables and etc. Oh my goodness, look. That is a nice looking apple. Oh, there's enormous amounts. Our flower patches have been useful to us for the past few weeks, I would say. The Snapdragon has been very successful this year, and it's been easy to grow. This year was definitely a learning curve. Galahad is just there waiting for me to finish. He's like, I'm over this. Whoops. I like a bit of rainy day. I do like that. It means it's tea weather. Oh my god, he's never been so ready to go inside. In here. Oh wow, that was quick. I wrapped Galahad in a little towel because he's so wet. I tried to dry him off a bit.
Back here, we've arrived in Paris and we're just heading for the metro to go over to another station for our next train. I must say, we are both missing Galahad so much already. And there's the Seine. A tiny bit of sightseeing whilst we're here, darling. What a beautiful city. Though by all accounts, we're going to a very beautiful city too. We've stopped in a bistro opposite the station because we've got half an hour till our train. And Philip's gone full on holiday mode. Paul,
We've got 3 days, so I'm like, let's go.
every day, live life to the fullest.
It's counting now.
Well, we're not in France for long, so we've got to make it a proper French lunch. I'm going
We
for
live in
onion soup. Yes, but not, you know what I mean, in Paris. Come on, we've got to do a bit of Paris living. And you've gone for a beef terrine.
Yes,
It's
I have.
good.
With onion and I'm guessing there's garlic.
The rest of the train will be regretting it. That was a delicious meal and the sun's come out and the whole trip is really looking up. We've made it onto the train and we have about 4.5 hours of countryside ahead of us. But whilst we're doing this, I have the most beautiful theme song to share with you that was written by Marcel du Preez. All of the music that I've been using recently in the Chateau Diaries has been composed by him. I have a little clip of meeting him and then I've made a little video to go over the Chateau Diaries themed song with some of the best memories of the last 7 years of vlogs. Marcel du Preez is here and he has written original music for the Chateau Diaries, 2 beautiful pieces and a theme tune. So I will play that for you in a moment, but I just wanted to introduce you to him first. Thank you so much, Marcel. I mean, it's so incredible. And did you do it once you got here?
Yes, yeah. I was up till about 3 a.m. I got inspiration and then I thought, I have to let it out somehow.
Well, I think you're a genius. I think it's incredibly beautiful. It had Natty in tears. No, everyone in the chateau loves it, and I would love to use it a lot in future in the vlog. So thank you so much.
It's good to know you like it.
We love it. Thank you.
La la land, la 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 land. Cracks in walls and hearts half healed, stories buried, gently revealed. Winter's cold, but fire stayed. We wrote in dust that would not fade, bruised by storms, stitched with gold, tales too wild to be retold. These are the Chateau Diaries, carved through years, ink of joy and salt of tears, whispered through the chapel stone. The Chateau Diaries now are old. Candles flicker, paint still wet, wallpaper up through love and sweat. Ghosts lean in, but do not scare. They watch us stitch the cold air, bruised by storms, stitched with gold, tales too wild to be retold. These are the Chateau Diaries, carved through years, ink of joy and salt of tears, whispered through the chapel stone. The Chateau Diaries now are old. Pages turn and time decays, but courage keeps what won't erase. Every loss a brushstroke wide, painted bold where we reside. These are the Chateau Diaries, carved through years, ink of joy and salt of tears, whispered through the chapel stone. The Chateau Diaries now are old. These are the Chateau Diaries, carved through years, ink of joy and salt of tears, whispered through the chapel stone. The Chateau Diaries now our own. The Chateau Diaries now your own.
It is the most beautiful song, and I have to admit that I cried whilst I was editing it. There are many, many happy memories and some bittersweet ones there too. Some people that aren't with us anymore, and many of you have been asking where Brian the gardener has been recently, because he hasn't been in the vlogs, and I have been told that I can let all of you know from his family that unfortunately Brian passed away after a very, very sudden short illness. Everyone at Lalande loved him, but especially Mummy and I. We felt very close to him, and we miss him. We miss him not just in the garden, we miss him at Lalande, and I miss laughing with him. He always made me laugh whenever I went out to film him. He was a wonderful, wonderful man. Let's go back to Lalande and see how everyone's getting on there.
I tried to clear out the fridge as much as possible, basically use up everything we have, and just make a few meals for the Lalandes to eat Monday, Tuesday. So I'm going to make a little bit of everything. I'm going to do a tomato sauce for a pasta here, and I marinated trays of fish and chicken. There's a white asparagus soup going here now, ready soon to be blended. I've got some courgette I need to use. I'm also doing a cucumber and tomato salad. Galahad, he has had a nap after a long walk today. He's a happy little self. Thank you, my love. Over here, I am just about to pickle some red onion to put on top of the fish and the chicken that I've got going. It's a nice little acidic component to a dish, and I find a lot of people like it. The sauce is finished, and it's amazing. Very, very good. I am blending the soup. I didn't like the mixing in the beginning, but now I use it probably every single time I cook. I'm just going to pass it through a sieve to make it a bit more smoother. The asparagus soup is ready. I pureed it up, and I'm going to taste it to see if I need to season it. Ooh, that is delicious actually. Doesn't need any seasoning. No salt, no pepper, no cream. Cucumber and tomato salad. Just peeling the cucumber. The cucumber is not as rough to chew and eat, and it also looks nice. We're basically just using up all the produce that I have. It's just nice to use up all the fresh produce. Right, once I'm done with this cucumber, I'm going to do a pan perdu. I've got the weekend's leftover pastries here. I'm going to take these in here and tear them apart. Sometimes I will take the chocolate out of the pan au chocolat and eat it, just the chocolate. And there's like little flakes of pastry around it. It's delicious. So we've got cream, egg, cardamom. And that's ready. There we go. I'm going to pour this mixture in. I definitely made too much mixture, but there we are. This is the cucumber and tomato salad. I've just put it to drip off the excess liquid, and once that's done, I'm going to mix the shallots and the red onion that I've got in here. Tiny bit of garlic as well. This is the vinaigrette. We need some herbs for the salad, and Galahad deserves to go outside, so we are gonna go outside. Yeah, we are gonna go outside for a little walk in the garden. Yeah, come on. Oh, and there we are, straight to his best friend, Lulu. Lulu is here. Lulu and Ruby has become friends, which is nice. She's definitely grown a bit since we first saw her, which is nice. She was a bit underweight.
back here. We have made it to the hotel in Dresden far later than we thought we'd arrive, and we are going to go straight to sleep. But I wanted to say good night to all of you, and I can't wait to share our explorations around here with you on Thursday. We're going to be going to Meissen, the very first European porcelain factory. So you can imagine Philip is beside himself. I hope you all enjoyed the new Chateau Diaries theme song. There's not usually a video on a Wednesday, but tomorrow, as a little extra, I will post just the video of the song. So if you want to just listen to the song, you'll be able to do that from tomorrow. Lots and lots of love to all of you from Dresden, and chat to you on Thursday.